excited to pick up this scooter. This should be a fun project. I'm excited for it. I've actually had this idea before, but that was like way before I ever started a YouTube channel, and I've always kind of been fascinated with putting big motors in things that they don't belong in. When I was in high school, my friend and I put a 550 snowmobile motor, it was a Polaris, I think it was a Polaris 550, into a golf cart. I think we went like 40 or 50 miles an hour and it was crazy. I'm excited for this project. I think it'll be fun. The guy that's selling it to me said the batteries are toast, but I'm not gonna keep it electric, so that's the fun part. I'm gonna put a giant motor in it. Well, giant for this. I need to see what kind of shape it's in, what it's gonna take to put a different motor on there, and should be fun. All right, we got this thing loaded up. This thing's definitely gonna be a project. At least it's got some little wheelie bars on there. Should help me out. Get the tread on these tires too. Yeah, this thing's gonna be a sweet little rig. I'm on my way back. The only thing that I told my wife was that I bought something, and then I wasn't gonna tell her what it was because I wanted to get her reaction. So I'm gonna get back in a minute and I'm going to show her the awful waste of money that I just performed. I don't think it's as much about the money, it's more about she doesn't want it in the garage. But I actually am really excited about this. I think it's gonna be sick. All right, I'm just pulling up at the house and check out her reaction.
What is that?
An electric wheelchair scooter.
Okay.
But it doesn't run at all. The batteries are shot. My idea is to put a motor on it. So that's my idea. So I finally finished it. The first thing I want to say about this whole process is that it's been insanely fun, and my wife thinks I'm crazy. Also, after today, I think all the people that I work with think I'm crazy because I actually rode that thing to work today. So it was pretty funny to see people's reactions. I wish I would have gotten some on film. Obviously in the US, driving that thing on the road would be illegal. Since I've only driven on the road in Mexico, we should be okay. So aside from it being super fun, it's also very scary. You can tell when you're riding it, the thing was never designed to go that fast. On the underside, I welded some steel plates to kind of act as both a skid plate for when I go over curbs, but also to stiffen up the frame a little bit, and even then, you can feel the whole thing flex when you're riding it. The fastest I went on it was probably around 35. That scooter has no business going 35 miles an hour. It's insane. I don't know if it'll necessarily be like a series thing, but I want to do a couple more videos with that scooter. The next thing I want to do is put some drift sleeves on the tires so that I can actually drift it. The one thing I've been dreading, and I really don't want to do, but in order to get the performance out of it that I want, I'm talking about a scooter. It's funny that I can use the word performance because I'm talking about a mobility scooter, so the word performance just doesn't make sense a lot. To get the performance out of it that I want, I'm going to need to weld the differential, which means that I have to drain it, open it up. I don't know what the differential looks like on the inside. I've been taking some corners pretty sharp and actually trying to go up on two wheels, which is pretty fun, but when you have the differential on there and you hold on the gas, it actually will just spin the tire that's up in the air and then the other one coasts. Another thing is I only had space to do one disc brake instead of two sides. So when I squeeze on the brakes, only one tire is actually getting that stopping power, the other side is free to keep going. So it'll actually just lock up that tire and skid, and then the other one keeps rolling, which isn't super effective braking. So that's my next plan with it. I'll make another video once I get that stuff and put that all together. I've got some more video ideas coming up, including stuff with guns, stuff with the 4Runner. I've got my hand in a lot of pots. One of the video ideas I have coming up pretty soon is one of the comments that I got in the last video that I put up that was, how many shirts does it take to stop a .22 rifle? So I'm going to be testing that out. I have a ton of old shirts that I'm willing to sacrifice to shoot through. Like this thing is really a joke. The scooter doesn't look that cool. It's not supposed to be cool. Like the whole thing is a joke, and so I want to know some ridiculous stuff that I should do to it. I'm totally game to screw around with it and do weird stuff to it. Comment down below what you think I should do. So yeah, that's it. Make sure you subscribe so that you can catch some of my next videos, and thanks for watching.